Hello, everybody. This is my 2 week post op surgery update for my ACL and meniscus. And it is currently April 6th. I had my 2 week post op on April 2nd. Again, surgery March 18th. So basically, went in. My my left leg has been wrapped up in bandages for the best part of the 2 weeks that I've been waiting post op. And I'm not gonna lie, they told me to wait to take off the bandages until my doctor appointment. I couldn't take it anymore. I wanted to at least be able to get my leg wet in the shower and everything. And so I took my bandages off, and I'll show you what my leg looks like now. So let me get this in the light. That is my main surgery site. That's another incision they did for my MCL repair right here. Or sorry, this is the MCL incision right here. I have another small incision here, and I believe one right down here. Basically with that, I took it off and, I got it wet. There's no issue. I think the general rule, according to Google, was about 48 to 72 hours after surgery, you can, get your surgery scars wet and everything. Just don't submerge it. Don't bathe and stuff, because then you have risk of infection. You don't want to have the surgery site infected. It could cause some complications. So, long story short, I basically went in. They looked at my scars, said everything was looking pretty good, healing up nicely. I had my leg locked out for 2 weeks, so now I'm allowed to bend it. They want me to start going to PT to practice bending my knee and start getting my range of motion back. And I have a appointment follow-up scheduled for, I believe, April 30th. So it's about that would be like the 6 week post-op mark total, and at which point I will be able to start bearing weight again. Not gonna have to keep using these crutches. So that's gonna be a big blessing. But it is a pretty good thing that I'm able to start bending my knee. I drove and started going out for the first time. Today's Monday. I'd say Friday. I started, being able to bend my knee a little bit, so I can get into my car at least. I don't have to have my leg completely straight, and so that was a really good thing. But yeah, now I'm actually, as I'm sitting in this chair, the most I can get it to before it really starts locking up on me is about, I'd say a pretty decent, like maybe 60, 70 degree angle. Getting closer to the 90 degree, so I can sit normally, but now it's at about here. So I can at least sit in this chair. I feel like every day it's been getting better and better. I haven't been to PT yet, to physical therapy. Honestly, if I'm really being honest, I don't feel like my gut, like, I'm kind of leaning towards not even going, because I can't bear any weight on it still, so that hasn't changed. But all I'm really doing in between now and my next appointment is focusing on bending my knee, I feel like I don't really need physical therapy for that. My doctor said I should go at least once or twice to see, and he's probably right. But so far, I don't know, because like, even between now Monday and this past Thursday when I saw my doctor, my progression in my bending is really already improving a lot without any PT. Because really, you don't need someone to tell you how to bend your knee, really. So I feel like naturally, the more you move around, your knee's just going to start bending more and more back to what it's used to. Obviously, I know my limits. I'm not going to push myself too hard. And to be honest, I probably should go to PT at least once or twice to see, what they say, but I don't know. I feel like between now and my next appointment, I'm definitely going to be able to get my almost, if not full range of motion by then. So, I don't know. We'll see. And I can pretty much extend 180 straight, because that's how I've been for the past, since my surgery. So, That's pretty much how it is for now. Big blessing to be able to get my knee wet, stuff like that. Bend it. Being able to drive and get out of the house now, which is beautiful. I go around with my crutches everywhere, but it's, progress, small steps at a time. And like I said, it's so much harder than the first surgery, ACL, I had in 2025. Sorry, in 2025, where I could bear weight immediately the next day. But again, if any of y'all are going through, I'm assuming people are watching these videos, if you're really going through this 6-week non-weight bearing process, it's so tough, especially for most of us who tear ACLs, which are athletes used to being out and about, and then having not just the sport we love taken away from us, but just daily normal function taken away from us is very tough. So honestly, the hardest part by far has not been the physical, it has been the mental side of this. That's why it's huge blessings for me to be able to leave the house and be a little more independent now. So yeah, leave in the comments any questions. I'll do my absolute best to respond. And yeah, we're making progress, which is good. At some point, hopefully, my prayers are hopefully I can get back to how I was before in playing sports, but we shall see.